So about 3 months ago, I made a video about how I made $80 worth of dividends every single month. Today, I finally crossed over the $100 worth of dividends every single month. I'm actually making about $140 worth of dividends every single month from all of my stocks, all of my dividend stocks that I own. So consider watching and subscribing if you guys want to know exactly what I'm buying in my portfolio to earn this dividend income. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Bruce Wang for anybody that's brand new here. And I just want to say congratulations. You guys have survived the crash. Well, that's for anybody who hasn't sold their entire portfolio yet. But for me, I have kept my entire portfolio and I've continued to purchase more and more stocks every single week. And my entire portfolio right now is valued at $40,000. And it's been at this level for the last 2 weeks now, even though I keep throwing money into it. So basically, my balance is always going to be going up and down for the next few weeks, few months. Who knows how long this current stock market, what direction is going to be going in. But what I'm most excited for is my dividend income from this entire portfolio. So let's take a look here. I'm making about $1,700 worth of dividend in annual income. So this is from Robinhood, this is from M1 Finance, Vanguard. Those are my 3 brokerages that I used throughout the last year now with my investing. And it is a good idea to have multiple brokerages because you don't know when one is going to fail, especially Robinhood. Robinhood has been giving us been giving me so many problems over the last 2 weeks now. You guys have to know that we are in one of the most craziest times when it comes to the stock market. The stock market has been going up for over the last 10 years. We've been in a crazy bull run, and now times have changed. You know, we've seen some crazy market crashes over the last 2 weeks, and who knows where this is going to go. But right now, all I'm worried about is buying high quality dividend stocks and adding them to my portfolio. And everything that I'm buying currently is 10% cheaper than what it was 2 weeks ago. So I'm just going to keep accumulating as many shares as I can into these great blue chip companies. So currently, on average, I'm seeing around $140 worth of dividends every single month. And I remember the time when I used to see 0 dividends every single month. It is crazy how you can build so much in 1 year. Previously to this, I have no experience in the stock market, and my strategy was really simple. It was just to invest in the stock market every single week, buying high quality dividend stocks. It didn't really start out that way. When I first started, it was more learning how to day trade, learning how to buy penny stocks and stuff like that. And that did not work out for me. And I think that 99% of my audience out there, it didn't work out for them as well. So that's why I started a new strategy with dividend investing, and I would say it has worked out pretty well other than the stock market crash. And I'm going to continue to keep doing this. So every single week, I update you guys with exactly what I'm buying, what I'm putting into my portfolio. And obviously this week is not going to be any different other than I saw a really steep decline in the portfolio over the week. On Monday, we had one of the most worst days in the stock market. And for me, it was pretty emotional. Started investing in the stock market. I was feeling like the weekend. And now this is what I feel like every other day in the stock market. Luckily, today we saw a little bounce. My portfolio is up around 3% before market closed. On the week, I'm down about 7.5%. On the month, I am down 13%. On the 3 months chart here, I'm down 9%. On the 1 year chart, I am down 2.5%. So I believe a lot of people in the stock market are seeing very similar returns in this market condition right now. Typically, I invest around $600 into my portfolios every single week. And right now, I'm averaging around $2,000 into my portfolios every week now for the last 2 weeks. So I cannot keep up that pace. It is a lot of money to me to invest $2,000 every single week. If I invest $2,000 every single week for a full year, that is over $100,000, and I can't keep up that pace. So I'm gonna try to dial it back a little bit and invest maybe around $700 plus every single week. And yesterday I bought some ExxonMobil again. And one thing that I have to say about ExxonMobil is that Yes, I know the entire energy market, entire oil market has gone, it's just gone. And there's a lot of turmoil. There's an oil war going on. So when it comes to ExxonMobil, I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit and just buy less shares than I would normally would. In the last 2 weeks, I probably spent over $1,000 just into ExxonMobil. So I'm going to slow that down and probably just buy a few shares now from week to week. Other than that, I was buying a handful of these stocks that is already in my portfolio. So since the last Robinhood Challenge update, I invested around $870 into this portfolio into various companies: ExxonMobil, SPHD, Cisco, PSEX, Starbucks, Realty Income, 3M, and Energy Transfer. And I increased my annual dividends in the last week by $50. That annual dividend is a rough estimate because these percentages keep changing day to day, and but that is as close as I can get to an exact number. So before I jump into the M1 Finance portfolio, don't forget to leave me a like on the video for the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want free stocks, or if you guys want to start investing in the stock market, links are going to be in the descriptions. Anything that you guys want will be down there. And now let's take a look at the M1 Finance portfolio. So I've been investing in M1 Finance now for about a year, and I love this platform. Currently, the value of my portfolio now is at $12,000. And you can see here that I still have cash on the side. I'm waiting for another big dip in the market to implement this cash. But if it doesn't come this week, I'll just be holding on to this cash in this portfolio. Today, I earned some dividends. Market gains are at $350. But if we take a look at the all-time chart here, I'm also affected by this market crash. I can't say that I have profited in the last year. And I kind of want to make a separate video on, the entire portfolio here. I've done a lot of changes to the portfolio. So in another video this week, I'll drop a video on why I've done these changes and stuff like that. But other than that, let's take a look at the activities here. So last week, I deposited around $1,000 into this portfolio. And on Monday, I also deposited another $300 into the portfolio. So total $1,300 here on this one. And with Robinhood, that is around $2,100. $2,100 is a lot of money to me. It takes me more than 1 week to make $2,100. So yeah, that is a lot of money to me. I know a lot of you guys are big ballers out there, some of my subscribers and followers. So I'm gonna save the rest of the M1 Finance update for my 1-year review of the entire platform. But I kind of wanted to show you guys something that I thought was really cool. So I'm using Simply Safe Dividends as a tracker for all my entire portfolio. And today they came out with 2 new articles, one from Carnival Cruise and the other one is from Delta. And if you guys can see, these companies have a really high dividend yield. Carnival Cruise has a 8.33 dividend yield and Delta has a 3.5, but you can see that the dividend safety is not there. So as a dividend investor myself, I cannot recommend that you guys start investing in Carnival Cruise. So I wouldn't really recommend investing in Carnival Cruise if you're a dividend investor. If you're more of a speculative investor, maybe you guys have a better chance of making a profit on there. But the dividend safety is quite low, and I wouldn't invest in Carnival Cruise myself. And when it comes to Delta Airlines, the dividend safety score is at around 50. That is borderline safe. A lot of the companies that I own right now are borderline safe. This is something that I have to do a lot more research into, so I just wanted to give you guys these stats just in case you guys were considering buying Delta Airlines. And right now, the only airline company that I own is Boeing, and Boeing's dividend safety score is at around 50, so that is a lot higher than Delta. So you can be the judge of which company you guys will be investing in. When it comes to what I'm trying to buy every single week, I'm trying to buy the most undervalued stock in my portfolio so I can average down my entire portfolio. And in turn, that would give me a lot higher dividend yield, which is a side effect of, this crazy market crash. You can really average down on all the stocks that you own. So here's a quick look at some of the most undervalued stocks in my portfolio. just in case you guys were wondering what stocks that I'm looking at every single week. If you guys are interested in Simply Safe Dividends, they have a two-week free trial. So I really recommend you guys put your portfolio into this dividend tracker and really take a look at how safe all of your stocks are. And if you're really worried about dividends, just buy these companies with like 99 dividend safety score, and most likely your dividends will be safe from anything that happens with the current market conditions, hopefully. So jumping back to the Robinhood platform, I noticed that they have been having a lot of issues over the past 2 weeks. And another thing that I've noticed is that they have been making a lot of updates to their web platform and to their mobile platform. They've added this personal profile, which is kind of weird. It's starting to look very similar to M1 Finance. And at the end of the day, you know, this is all cool, but Robinhood, if you're watching this video, please stop having issues with your trading. It is pissing off a lot of people and you're losing a lot of customers. And for anybody that has Robinhood as their main brokerage, I really recommend you diversify and open up another brokerage just in case you need to make trades and Robinhood is down for some random reason. Maybe it's because they're updating their platform with like this. This doesn't really do anything for me. It is a cool feature, but it's not worth Robinhood going down for something like this. If you guys want to watch more from me, don't forget to check out these videos here. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram already, follow me on Instagram. Like the video, subscribe, hit that notification, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe, guys. Wash your hands. Stay safe.